Hello, my viewers. It's Susan here again. It's just been an amazing afternoon today. and I just want to introduce myself again. I'm Susan. Yeah. Um, Dual citizen. I've got a passport, Kenyan passport, British passport. My father was a British, my mother is a Kenyan. So I'm not going to go into that stories. It has a long story behind it. Yeah. So I've lived here like 9 years, and I'm in Kenya. I've lived there most of my time. I even have my property there. That's the main reason I'm going there. I've got a school, a small school. I'll take videos up in the school, so it's part of my package of my what I normally do there. But apart from that, I do a lot of traveling. I would love to do a lot of traveling. Maybe I go to Masai Mara. That's where all the big five animals are the big cat fives, like giraffes, cheetah, not giraffes, you call them cheetah, lions, um, the, what do you call them? Just the big cat fives are there. Then there's rhinos and giraffes. They're all there anyway, these animals. It would be nice to go there. And apart from that, Zanzibar is one of these very beautiful places. I don't know that I'll manage to be there because it's in Tanzania. And any of you would like to visit Tanzania and want to have a package, I think somewhere in this country, UK, they actually book packages to East Africa, especially Tanzania, Zanzibar. I've seen it in Sittingbourne with those travel agency. You can just Google, you find it pops up. Yeah, I'd recommend Zanzibar for you because it's there and you just pay a package and you just go. They've got beautiful, beautiful blue beaches. And there's a lot of tourists there. Apart from that, we have Mombasa, Malindi, this along the Kenyan coast. Because I would love, really one thing I'd really love to do to go using that train. It's nowadays it's electrical train, but those days, back in those days, it used to be called the old one used to be called Lunatic Express. We're not going to book about it here. I can't believe it. Here it is. Wait, I put it upside down. Sorry. I don't know. You can no. It's okay. That way, there. I don't know if you can read it. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Lunatic Express. Okay, it's Lunatic Express by Charles Miller. And you can see a lion right there. You see that lion? It's got a story. Because when they were making this long, they brought in the Indians, and they used to call them coolies. I'm sorry, that's what they called them in those days, especially the book. Documents them as coolies. So when they reach a place called Sabo, this is in between Mombasa and Nairobi, where it's going to be the capital city. There's a lot of problem. There was wild lions. They would attack them. The train would not even move. So the person that was in charge was Colonel. I don't know who. Somewhere here it's called a Colonel. Colonel. He's the one that initiated. And he's the one who actually made sure that these lions were killed. Just a nuisance. They just come and attack. And he was brought in specially to deal with these lions. There were two. They were called man-eaters of Sabo. It's just there. It's documented in history. So I would love to be on this train because then maybe it can bring back the picture of that time, what it happens, and I can take some YouTube videos and you can come along with me in my journey. I've done that trend when I was a little girl, long time ago. So I just like to have that experience all over again. I don't know if you get me. Sometimes we think about something that can cheer the mind, brighten me up. Yeah, I'd love to do that. It really would be wonderful. I've been thinking to do it every time, but whenever I arrived in Kenya, I was always busy doing other things. Apart from that, I'll go to a place called Turkana. And Turkana is like kind of a sad story in itself because Turkana, and part of the Pokot area, but Turkana mostly, people are still in the culture. They still live in these little mud houses. They got this. They keep camels and little goats and so things. But I think what the Kenyan government is trying to do is to promote development and try and get people out of their culture and push the education. But you see, when people are stuck in their culture, they kind of like reject that. They find it's too much. Why bring this too much to us? We don't need it. We've always lived this way. But I think people are changing slowly. But I'd love to go there and see what's happening. But I hear the town is really vibrant and growing. So apart from that, I think that will be all. And most of the time, because I have a home there right in Kitale, it's a place called Kitale, Trans Nzoia. That's where I have my place and my little school, and I have my little property there, which I really appreciate. It was a gift from my dad. Thank you for him. And where I develop it. Normally it's developed, but it needs a little bit of development. So I just normally do it on and off. And I come to England, I go back and do my things. I come back. So I've been up and down too much, but I want to go and finally and do stuff there. It would be nice to sell this property, but let me tell you, it's very hard to get somebody to buy that property. It's like, I don't think somebody just come out of the blue. I'll wait. It would be nice to sell because I can't manage it from the distance. It doesn't matter. Yeah, apart from that, there's nothing really special to say. It's just that I'm so happy that you're watching me. I will bring all this content to you. It would be wonderful to get this the travel sites. I go to these places, Masai Mara, where the Masai live, and the Masai still got this. They wear this, like, I call them shuka. In Swahili, it's called shuka. It's like a sheet, like woolen sheet, not really woolen, like a small thin blanket. They tie it round and they jump high, and they still keep their traditions. Although they go to school, yeah, they do go to school nowadays. They've opened up and they're doing stuff. But it would be nice to see all that, yeah, and mingle with them. I think that would be super for me. Maybe go to Mombasa coast, as I said, we use that train. Yeah, what else? They're pretty nice places. I hear about this. We've got the lakes in a place called Nakuru and Baringo. All those lakes. Something funny is actually they are filled with water, and they used to be like serious hotel for tourists around, site and boating and so on. But apparently, the water is just like flooded everything, and even people's farms have been flooded. They moved out, and they say that this is happening because of the tectonic plate down is like moved. So one collapsed and then the other one came up. So it's along this great rift that comes all the way from Israel, comes down like this through the great rift. It passes through Kenya. So it's created this big a sinking of the land. So when it sinks, water comes up. That's the problem. It's happening there slowly, but they say it will take a long time before the Africa splits into two, and we have a water passage in between. But it doesn't matter. That is life, and that's what's happening in this world. So that's exactly what I wanted to say today, so that you know what's happening. I have a ticket to go very soon, so I will go. And I'm so happy because it gave me something different to do. I've been a lot here, and yeah, I'll go. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube. I think I just wanted to bring this to you. Yeah, I have a ticket on plan. It's already bought. Rock and rolling in a month or so. I'll be in Africa. I'll be bringing you content from Africa. And please, we journey on together. Now, give me a subscription. And again, a thumb up. Like a like. Thank you.